Good morning, everybody. So my name is Dominic Ledesma. I'm the owner of Diligent Hands Tile Company, D&H, and I'm out here in Northern Nevada, right? So today I'm tearing out, I'm in a hotel right now. I'm tearing out an old shower. It has some ceramic on the walls, and then it has a cast iron bathtub. I'll be showing you step by step how I get this all the way down to the stud. So we're gonna take everything out of here. This is the shower and the bathtub. So it's going all the way up to the ceiling. We have some plumbing to take off. These are some of the tools that I'm using to not only demo, but to get this plumbing out. I got some pliers here, Allen wrench, a little sledgehammer, some drill bits for the drill. I have a multi-tool. And then for this cast iron tub, it's going to be tore out mostly with this big sledgehammer and then this crowbar. So these are designed to pull out these drains. So the idea is to get this hook, get the middle of this on top of one of the four sides of that cross down there. And then you want to get something strong enough to put in between here so that you can twist it and twist this thing out. Sometimes they're real tough to get out. You can use a good screwdriver. In this case, I'm going to try out this crowbar, and anything you can get that's solid enough to turn this. So now that we got all the plumbing out and the bar for the shower curtain off, we'll start prepping the outside walls so that we can tear them out easy. And what that consists of is getting the multi-tool and cutting all along the side edges and the top, and then cutting the caulking on the bottom of the shower pan and the corners. And also, just a heads up, in this case, it doesn't matter because the P-trap and all the plumbing has to be replaced in this room. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to leave the drain cap on while we get these walls out so that nothing falls into the pipe down there. But as for right now, I'm just going to put a rag in here. So I'll just stuff it in there and everything will fall on top of it. Remember, when you start tearing out, make sure you have the proper eye goggles, face mask of some kind, and for sure have some gloves. This is what I have. So I bought these DeWalt visors, demolition goggles, you can call them. I've got my gloves, and then I have this mask filter, and I just replace these filters every so often when they get dirty. This thing works really good, and you can buy some of these on Amazon. And for this multi-tool blade, this is used for cutting sheetrock. You can also get these on Amazon or at Home Depot, anywhere. These with the gold looking top on them, these are for metal, nails, things like that. And then these are mostly for wood or drywall. Alright, so now that we got all the prep out the way, we're going to get down and dirty. What I like to do first is weaken every wall by banging into every wall. I'll break some tiles, you'll start to feel it get loose, right? And then after that, what I'll do is I'll start with the back wall. I'll open up a whole area, a whole strip to the stud so that I can get in there with my crowbar and start pulling it out. So check it out. So this is where we're at so far. Obviously we have some final prep to do, just some cleaning up, getting a lot of this extra debris off of the studs, getting the nails out. But this next step we're on is getting this cast iron tub out. The only problem with some of these cast iron tubs in this hotel is that this one has a liner over it, right? So this is the actual tub back here, and this liner, I'm not sure what the purpose is, but they glue the hell out of it, and it's not easy to take off. So what I do is I'll grab a grinder and a good blade, and I'll just start cutting it into little pieces and stripping it off. When it doesn't have a liner, you can just take the sledgehammer to it and it'll break fairly easy. But this is a bonus clip, I guess you could say. I'll show you guys how to get the liner off, and then I'll show you how to actually demolish the cast iron tub. So to cut this liner, I'm actually going to use this blade, this bad boy right here. It's just a granite blade, but it hasn't failed me yet. I've cut a few of these liners off with it already, and then just Makita grinder. So let's get to it. A lot of times what happens too is water builds up right here under these liners. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like there's any water in this one. You can usually feel it and it'll bubble up. So if that's ever the case, I usually just, get a hammer and a chisel or a screwdriver, whatever you can use, and kind of poke a hole. Or you can even use a grinder and cut a line straight through here just to let some of that water out. Heads up, it does stink. It's shower water. So let's definitely make sure if you're doing this, you wear the face mask and eye protection just through this whole process. It'll help you out a lot. Alright, so we got the liner off. I'll show you how that looks. Obviously still have some glue on here, but it's not a big deal. I'm going to take this bad boy and start beating the hell out of it. The only two ways you can get out a cast iron tub really is buy a bunch of blades, try to cut it into pieces and carry it out, or smash it down. So for to smash it, it's faster. You break it down into smaller pieces, and best thing is you can do it with one person if you need to. So anyways, that's what's gonna happen right now, so check it out. All right, so we're done. We got all the plumbing out, got the walls out, bathtub, all that good stuff. So we just got finished cleaning up, taking out all the nails out of the wall, sweeping everything, taking it to the dump. So this is final product before we start getting in here and drywalling, waterproofing, putting tile in, all that good stuff. So check it out. Completely gutted. So if you got some value from this video, like the video. If you have any comments, let me know. Maybe you guys do something different, have a different routine when it comes to tearing out showers in a cast iron tub. I'd love to hear anywhere that I can improve. But yeah, hopefully this helps somebody out, man. So I'll see you guys on the next video, and you guys have a good rest of your week.